When a company's entry-level car costs more than 600,000, you just know good tax in Mercedes Benz is almost synonymous with luxury. To some, the Mercedes logo is a symbol of wealth and success. And because we live in a highly pressurized society, we find people making unnecessary financial decisions to meet the social standard of other people, which without doubt are gonna leave them unhappy. If your friends are driving BMWs and Mercedes Benz living in Palito or Mslang, it doesn't mean you should start taking balloon payments or go well beyond the affordability so that you can meet their standards. I strongly believe in the 20% rule, which implies that you should spend 20% or less of your monthly income on vehicle repayment in order not to overspend on a car. This simply means that if you are earning a good 25,000, your vehicle repayment should exceed 5,000 per month. This rule is very helpful and restricts you from overspending on your car, but this topic is for another day. In today's video, we are reviewing the Mercedes Benz A-Class. This is Mercedes' entry-level car which competes against the likes of BMW 1 Series, the Audi A3 and the VW Golf GTI. There are two trim levels to choose from. There's a base model A200 and the A250. In terms of engines, the A200 has a 1.3 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine which produces 120 kilowatts of power and 250 Newton meters of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 100 in 8 seconds, and the fuel consumption is estimated at 5.6 liters to 100 kilometers. The A250, on the other hand, is powered by a more powerful 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine that produces 165 kilowatts of power and 350 Newton meters of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 100 in 6.3 seconds, and fuel consumption is estimated at 6.3 liters to 100 kilometers. I love the design of this car. It's a gorgeous little hatch. In front, you are greeted by this radiator green with the Mercedes logo at the center. As standard, you get LED high-performance headlamps with gorgeous integrated LED daytime running lights. For your extra 6,400, you can get multi-beam LED. 6,400 for just headlights. Gatama street lights are one. You also have these air vents at the bottom. Fake, yes, but they make the car look sporty and aggressive. I like it. The type of wheels you get will depend on the engine you choose. As standard, you get 16-inch steel wheels with the A200. You have an option to upgrade to 17-inch alloy wheels as part of the progressive style package. There's another option to upgrade to an AMG line, which comes with these 18-inch alloy wheels, but it will add 29,000 to your standard price. When you choose the A250, the AMG line comes at no extra cost, which brings these 18-inch alloy wheels, but you do have an option to upgrade to another package for 6,400 for the A250 and 12,900 for the A200. This package adds these black painted 18-inch alloy wheels, exterior mirror painted in black, bedline trim and window trim painted in high gloss black, and heat insulated dark tinted glass starting from the B pillar. At the back, we have this gorgeous pointed taillight, we have chrome rev fake exhaust tips and a fake diffuser. If I were to be harsh and really critical of the design of this car, I'll say this is my least favorite part of this car. Now let's check out the interior of this A-Class. Between the A-Class, the 1 Series and the A3, this is the most luxurious interiors between these cars. I love this chrome wrapping around the steering wheel and the dash. It makes the car feel very expensive, and it is anyways. You have ambient lighting, which is customizable to up to 64 different colors. But my favorite part is this infotainment screen. It looks well ahead of its time. It's fully digital. The system is controlled by this mouse here at the center console, but you can use gesture movement and it can differentiate between the driver and the passenger. You can also use voice control by simply saying, "Hey Mercedes." The system is very responsive and very fun to use. The head-up display is standard, and I like this feature because it helps you keep your eyes on the road. Down here, you have a Type-C USB port, a 12-volt socket, 2 cup holders. You can add a wireless charging system here for 3,600. A charging cable will cost you just 150 Rand from all my friend, to whom it may concern. You do have an extra storage underneath your armrest, and it has an extra USB port. Adjustment to the steering wheel is good with up and down adjustment for a comfortable driving position. Let's now move on to the back of this car. You have reasonable amount of knee room and leg room. You have this storage net behind both front seats. At the center, you have 2 rear air vents and a single USB port at the bottom, which is Type-C as well. You have a center armrest with nicely designed cup holders. You also have ISOFIX anchor points for your child seats. Let's now move on to the boot space of this car. You have 355 liters of boot space, which is less than that of the 1 Series and the A3. You can fold the rear seat in a 40-20-40 split and end up with 1,200 liters of boot space. The A-Class doesn't come with a space saver spare wheel. Instead, you have a tire fix, which is a temporary solution when your tires are damaged. It uses a fillent which is blown to the tire via an air compressor, and you can then drive to the nearest workshop at up to 80 km per hour. Let's quickly look at the pricing for this car. The A200 starts from 635,000 and the A250 will set you back 740,000. This is quite a lot of money for a car. That is if you are comparing it to something like the Polo or the Hyundai i20. But if you are comparing it to some of its rivals like the BMW 1 Series or the Audi A3, I think this car is in a class of its own. It's difficult to find faults in its design, and unfortunately you have to pay for quality, and this is a quality product in my own opinion. I will do a detailed price review of the A-Class, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, peace.